Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support. We have hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I am going to be putting out a community post. Be looking for it to give more information on the giveaway that I will be doing very, very soon. I'm going to be choosing 3 people and I will be cash apping those 3 people $50. So I will be putting all the information out very soon. But yeah, we're going to talk about this live that Olivia did. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Here we go. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, you're so sweet. Do you mean that? I love you so much. I love you guys too. You guys are like the sweetest. I love y'all so much.
Favorite YouTuber? I really be worrying about y'all.
How was my day, Melissa? My day was good. I had a really good day today, actually. Yeah, my boyfriend, he met my mom. Ew, that's so weird to say boyfriend. You guys, I can't believe I have a boyfriend. Like, I cannot believe it. Like, I was so happy being single, and I was like, it's like it's a trip. But I'm really happy with who I'm with.
I mean, your mom is just as weird as you because you are already introducing this man to your mom and y'all have only known each other for a couple of weeks. Like, it's very weird. And before you try to make it seem like it's been longer than 2 weeks, we see the videos, we saw the live. It was very clear y'all just met. And if you were enjoying the single life so much, why are you claiming this guy as your boyfriend? Like, you do know you had a choice in the matter, but it's really giving you don't know how to be single, Olivia.
Like, it's crazy. He's so bomb. So, yeah, he met my mom tonight, and it was nice. We just all talked for like hours. And you guys, okay, so in his apartment, he doesn't have a washer and dryer, right? So he was telling me on the phone, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the laundromat. And I was like, oh, well, you can just come here and do your laundry. It's okay. And he's been wanting to meet my mom anyway. So he came over and he did his laundry. And you guys, I folded his clothes. Ew! You know how long it's been? I don't do that. Okay. And he didn't even ask me to do that.
So you don't want to get married again, but you're acting like a wife to a random that you just met a couple of weeks ago. This is so weird that you are so super excited at 34 years old to do a random guy's laundry. Like, this is so cringe.
But I just wanted to do it because I like him so much. So yeah, I'm going to take him his clothes in a minute after this live. I love that for you. I hope he's the one that can complete you. I don't know. I don't want to talk too soon. I'm not trying to do all that, but I don't know. He's just very different. And he's very, like extremely different. And, understanding. And I just like him so much. So, yeah.
Once again, I am side-eyeing your followers over there because they are watching the same thing we're watching over here. And for that person to say, I hope this person is the one, like, what? Are y'all not seeing that this woman has literally just gone completely over heels for a guy she just met? And you're saying that he has all these qualities, but yet you haven't even been just allowing yourself to watch and observe and just see if this guy is who he claims to be. Just weird.
Just because I got a man, I'm never going to be like, girl, you ain't shit without a man. No. If somebody broke up with you and they don't want to be with you, girl, deuces. Okay, like, I'm telling you, it's the best. I'm all for being single. Okay, I will rep for the single people because you really get to work on yourself and find yourself. So listen, if God blessed you with being single, baby, take it as a blessing and do the work.
And this is coming from someone who doesn't know how to be single, I mean, what's the longest you have gone, honestly, Olivia, with just being single so you could do the work, so you could really heal? Because again, just because you come on here talking about, I'm healed, I'm healing myself, don't mean that that's the journey you on. Because you flip flop a lot, Olivia, and you act like people are not going to remember everything you do and say on this platform, but you want to call us weirdos because we're clocking you every single time. Okay, girl.
Even though I enjoyed my singleness, it's like I'm very happy to be in this relationship with this man because he's very unique.
Olivia, what makes this guy so different and so unique? I mean, just the fact that you use the word unique is very strange and bizarre that you would use that describing your relationship with a guy you just met for 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm very curious about that.
It's very, very special. So it's awesome. I'm happy. And he keeps me on track, but like not like in a way that's like annoying or like, I don't know. Like he's a good, what's the word? He's a good influence on me, you know? He's in the gym. He's health conscious, which keeps me on track. He looks super good. Body on 10, body yada yada. I'm just so it's like I want to keep going. You know what I mean? Like I want to be fit and in shape and looking good like him. Like because if he was like a fat slob, I would be like, okay, well let's just be fat slobs together. You know what I mean? So it's like he keeps me motivated in that way too. So it's awesome. And then he's so calm and he's so, like I said, understanding. And I think in my situation where I have to deal with so much bullshit, that's what I needed. I needed somebody in my life that was understanding and loving and supportive and all of the things.
So he's health conscious and he's keeping you on track, but yet you just said in another live that you haven't been working out. You have not been eating right. You've been drinking more. So which one is it? Is he keeping you on track or is he throwing you off? Is he a good influence on you or nah? And it's funny that you're saying that you want someone to be loving, understanding, and supportive, but have you displayed that in your previous relationships? And I'm not even going to count the other two randoms. I'm speaking more so regarding your ex husband. Did you display that type of attitude towards him? Just asking.
Hey, hey, baby. I hope you found the right one this time. Girl. Yeah. And we're talking about it today. Oh my god, you guys, it's so cute. Like I said, it's so weird that I'm in a relationship. He calls me like at work like every day, and we just like talk. And he was telling me today when he was at work, I don't know. He was just, I don't know. He's like a leader, a leader type man. And I was like, oh my god, thank God, because I'm so sick of it. I feel like every relationship I was in, I either had except for my second baby father, I didn't have to take care of him. But it's like, even though I didn't have to take care of him, he wasn't like all the way there. Like he wasn't I don't feel like Joey is like very emotionally mature. He's mature in other ways, but he's just not emotionally mature. Like he's still toxic. He still has his toxic ways, and we all do. But still, I'm not trying to talk bad about Joey because Joey does his big one every single time, but he's just not there emotionally, which is cool.
Except for your second baby father. You didn't have to take care of him. The only reason why you didn't have to take care of him, Olivia, is because he refused to move to Texas and move in with you because that's what you wanted. Yeah, just a few weeks ago, you was all down and brokenhearted because you wanted him to move in with you and talking about, it's not a big deal. Y'all are family. Y'all have children together. Yeah, this is the guy you was literally on here just so in love with and saying he was so dreamy and you would be willing to be his main chick and not ever have to get married, and you was also willing to have another child by him. So now Joey is emotionally immature and he's toxic. But this is who you were saying or contemplating was your person. Once again, this is who you were just gloating so much over when you were talking about he's so mature. He's more mature than any man you've ever been with. Remember that?
This relationship that I'm in right now is nothing like I've had before because he's very, very mature. You know what I mean? I've never been with, well, not, yeah, I'm gonna say I've never been with such a mature man. Like, he's a man. You feel me? I needed an emotional, mature man, you know, in touch with his emotions, just very mature all the way around. You know what I mean? Just mature all the way around. And I think I found it.
You think you found him after being around this dude for a couple of weeks.
How does Joey feel about it? No shade. I know you was just saying you loved him and wanted it to work out. I do love him. I still have love for him. I'll always love him, you know? But I love him like a best friend type of love. I had to really figure that love out with him within myself. Like, I had to, like, you know, you have to categorize people. You have to put them in categories when it comes to how you feel about them. And even though I love him, I always knew like it wasn't going to work because we're just not there, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. Like I said to you guys before, like, as long as we can still be friends and we can still help each other when it comes to these kids and we can still co-parent great. And that's what we do, you know?
So it took you a whole 2 weeks to figure out that you no longer loved Joey in a way that you was expressing on your birthday that you loved him. You know, he was so dreamy, remember? You wanted so much to be with him. But now you love him like a brotherly type love, a friendship love. But you've had all this time since your birthday to discover what type of category Joey is in now. See, again, Olivia, you're just all over the place. Your emotions are completely out of whack, and you don't really know how to allow yourself to make rational decisions because you're completely led by your emotions, which is very dangerous to do. But now you're trying to convince the people that you and Joey successfully co-parent your quote unquote children. Girl, how do you successfully co-parent, first off, when y'all are living in two different states? How do you successfully co-parent when he has not seen your children? And that doesn't count by FaceTiming. How does y'all relationship equate to successfully co-parenting when he didn't even seem to know that your little girl looked the way she looked? You cannot successfully co-parent via FaceTime, Olivia. There has to be full hands-on approach, not you relying on your mom to be there physically to help you with your children. But this man should be making more of an effort to really co-parent his children.
Before, when I was younger, when I was toxic, I used to think like it was normal and it was a good thing that a man fights with you, you know, argues with you. Because if he doesn't, that means he doesn't care about you. But that's bullshit. You know, it's good to find a non-confrontational dude who doesn't want to fight and argue and cause you stress and problems, girl. I thought that toxic shit was normal. It's not normal at all.
It's not normal at all. But Olivia, you trying to make it seem like you were only toxic when you were younger. Girl, you still have those toxic traits, even today. Which is why you love to pick arguments with Gerard, because you're very much toxic. That's why we saw things go down the way they did with Brandon and with Zolo, because you're very much toxic. So you tried it. No, this is not something that you distributed in the past. This is very much something that you still exude today.
tell us the tea. How did you make it official? We were sitting on his couch, and I forgot what we were talking about, but he was like, "Oh my god!" and he said something so cute. I feel so corny, like gassing him up. But you know what? Fuck it, I don't care because I really, really like him. But we were sitting on his couch and we were just chilling. We were having a movie night, and he was like, "So you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we could do this. Why not?" And then I was like, "But you have to ask me. You have to like officially ask me to be your girlfriend. Like, hello." He's like, "Okay, Olivia, will you be my girlfriend?" I was like, "Okay." So yeah. But then when I was like leaving his house and I was giving him a kiss, he was like, "Okay, so what's the date today?" And I was like, we looked at the phone and we saw the date and we were like, "Okay, it was our anniversary." So yeah.
Do people in their mid-30s still act like this? Is this how the men today let a woman know that they want to be in a relationship with them? Because this is definitely giving very much uh, very low vibrational, because either you're just making this story up on the spot or both of y'all are riding on the same very weird bus. Because I wish a dude would, if I was not married, approach me like this. This is so elementary on so many levels, and you seem to be eating it all up. And it's even more just sad to watch, because this is not how mature women behave. This is not how mature men move, to be honest. Very weird.
Any red flags so far? Nope.
The biggest red flag is literally Liv, which ironically is wearing red. She's a whole red flag. But the fact that she was trying to act like she was really thinking on that question, she wasn't thinking on anything, because how do you really move as fast as she does and did and actually want to make sure they're paying attention to red flags? This girl she just literally bypasses all of that. She doesn't think about red flags. All she thinks about is connecting herself to another random. That's it.
Nope. He's from Texas, yes. We were on the phone the other night and I was like frustrated with something AJ did. And I thought he had said something because I'm so used to being talked to a certain way by dudes. You know how dudes make underhanded remarks, and dudes, not just dudes, women do it too. But like people do that to each other. Like they try to be funny. And it's just like, I thought he had said something to me, but I couldn't hear him because AJ was crying. It was a lot going on. And I was like, okay, well, my first response was like to get off the phone with him. I was like, okay, well, I'm getting off the phone because first of all, you ain't gonna talk to me no type of way. Like, I will not take any type of disrespect, even if you're trying to be funny. But like I said, he's very mature. So I hung up on him, and then he called me right back, and he was like, why did you hang up on me? And I was like, because you said this and this and this. And he's like, I didn't say that, Olivia. I said this. That's what I said. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I thought you were trying to be funny. And he was like, wait, hold on. He's like, I'll never put you down. Like, I'll never make you feel bad. He's like, why would I do that to you? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm so used to men making me feel bad. Like, they always talk to me like shit. And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, this is very sad that you are used to men talking down on you and talking bad about you. But the reason why you attract those type of men, Olivia, is because you lack self-worth. You definitely do operate in insecurity, even though you try to call everybody else insecure. You're very much insecure, because if you was not insecure, you would not attract the same type of men. But speaking of red flags, that whole situation you just shared was a whole red flag for that guy. Because for you to misinterpret what he was saying, and he's literally coming at you like that's not what I was saying, it really speaks to your paranoia, because you move and operate a certain way, and because you have allowed certain behaviors when it comes to the people you've dealt with. It definitely messes with your ability to really hear and listen and not just go off the deep end like you do a lot. So, yeah, that was definitely a red flag for old dude.
I was like, okay. We just talk about it. Like, communication is everything. And he's such a good communicator. You know, he has patience. There we go. He has so much. That's my favorite thing about him, his patience. He has so much patience. And he's a good-hearted person.
Well, I guess that's a good thing because he's definitely going to need a lot of patience with you.
I'm so glad you're being open with us. I hope the haters don't fuck it up. They can't fuck it up. There's nothing anybody could do to fuck this up. He's not. He's not interested in fucking it up. I'm telling you guys, he's very mature. I even I'm telling him more about what I do, kind of. I'm not diving in and telling him what I do because I don't want people all up in I don't want him in my business like that just yet. But I did tell him I do social media and stuff.
You don't want him all in your business like that. But you have already given your body to this man. Olivia, you are so backwards. That's like what you're supposed to get to know about each other first. You know, you want to know what each other does for a living. How do you make your money? But instead, you would rather hold off that information and just go straight to the intimacy. Okay, girl.
That's my main thing, you guys. I've been in so many relationships. I was just like, I'm not about to be with nobody unless I'm treated how I want to be treated. I'm not taking shit for less. We love to see you happy. Thank you, baby. Hi, Dee. Yeah, I'm not settling for less at all. Why? I see women like Dee. Okay, she came in. She has a great man. She's happy. I see all these women in really good relationships and they're actually happy and they're actually treated right. My sister, she has a great husband that treats her like a queen. And I'm just I always ask myself, why can't I have that?
Maybe the reason why you have not had that yet, Olivia, is because you have not done the work on yourself like you try so hard to convince everybody that you have done. If you really did the work, you would not go from relationship to relationship repeating the same behaviors. You bring a lot of baggage to every relationship because you don't take the time to sort through those baggages and discard of them. So you pointing the finger at the dudes is really speaking to you as an individual. Because again, you attract what you are. And you really need to understand that.
As much as I want to meet him, I hate seeing people do that shit to you. I know. You're right. You're right, Blended. And I am. Trust me, girl. I'm going to keep him hidden for a very long time. As long as I can.
Well, the people have already seen what Jim Bay looked like, so I guess that was a fail.
Definitely going to keep him hidden. Definitely. Until I feel like I can fully trust him because, it takes a while to trust. And I have trust issues a little bit. And, yeah, until I feel like I can trust him, and we're solid, I'm not worried about nothing. I don't really care about what the people on the internet do because as long as you have a solid person next to you, it doesn't matter.
Again, Olivia, you move so backwards. Of course, it's going to be natural for you to want to, keep a certain distance, to have a boundary set in place because you just met this guy. He has not proven to you that he is completely trustworthy. But again, where you went wrong, how do you be intimate with someone that you already know you don't fully trust? Girl, that makes no sense. But yet you want to convince everybody, oh, he's so different. Oh, he's so unique. Oh, he's so mature. But you're already saying right here that you don't fully trust this man, as you should. But you've already been intimate with him. This is so crazy.
Yeah, Joey wasn't a cheater. Joey is just, I don't want to talk bad about him. I'm very cautious of what I say about him because I don't ever want him to think that I would ever speak down on him. So I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't say he's a cheater. He's just not there. I don't know. And I think that we both want two different types of relationships, you know? So, yeah.
Olivia, you knew what it was from the jump when it came to Joey. You saw him as a challenge, you thought you could conquer, and you fell flat on your face. I mean, it is what it is. But you knew what it was, which is what motivated your whole weight loss journey to begin with, which is why you was talking about getting a BBL, because you felt like if you could lose the weight and look a certain way, you could conquer him. But that didn't work.
And my mom likes him. And he's calling me. Oh shit. I'm show his name. Hello. Nothing. What are you doing? Okay, so do you want to just come get your clothes or you want me to come by? No, I'm just saying because it's late. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me know when you're here. Okay. All right, bye. Congratulations. Thank you. Cheesing. Yeah. Yeah, what time is it? It's like 10:30. No, it's too late. When it gets too late, I don't know.
Like, who says congratulations to this mess? But I had to start looking at the people, like really seeing who these people are that follow Liv. And when you really see, you understand it better, like how I understand it better. Because I still very much question the psyche of the people that follow her. But when you really see some of these people, it definitely makes sense. But she stated that it's 10:30, and this guy is literally about to come over to her house. It sounds like her children are still awake, and no boundaries are being set. Like, you have a whole man coming to your house after 10:30. I mean, it's just like you just give men just full access to you, don't you?
Kids are doing really good, you guys. Kailani, yesterday, she was eating more. She's been eating more baby food. And it's so funny. AJ likes the baby food too. So I really wanted to vlog it because it was so cute. I was feeding her. I was giving her a bite, and then I was giving AJ a bite. I was giving her a bite because he likes her food. I don't know why he likes baby food. AJ is such a good eater, though, because he eats vegetables. He loves fruit, girl. He eats vegetables, fruit. He eats everything we eat. Like, he's a really good eater. I told you, the people at the doctor's office told me that he was a notch below being overweight. I'm like, AJ is not even close to being overweight. AJ's not fat. He's just very healthy. He's a healthy kid. I mean, why do they want the kids to be so damn skinny? Skin and bones. I never like my babies to be skin and bones. I like them to have a little meat on them. Mm-mm.
So Olivia wants to put it out here that AJ went to the doctor because a lot of people have been suspecting that she do not take her children to the doctor. Of course, this is not something we can validate as being factual, but she is putting it out there, making it seem as if this is something that she does do, which is take her children to the doctor. But AJ is eating baby food. So not only is he drinking a bottle, not a sippy cup, but a bottle, but he's eating baby food. And later on in this live, you'll see that he's actually still wearing diapers. Yes, not a pull up, but diapers. The boy is almost 3, not even potty trained yet, but he's still wearing diapers. Yeah.
Is he going to put cash for my books? I don't know. Probably he would, most definitely. I'll probably have a lot of cash on my books. Remember, y'all, if I do get locked up, remember to put some cash on my books, y'all. You too.
And I'm pretty sure if Olivia did get locked up, she will have some of her supporters literally put cash on her books. I can guarantee that.
I'm so sorry, guys, that I disappeared for so long. I didn't mean to. And I'm actually going to go see him for a little bit. So, he's so fine.
So at this point, her boyfriend has already came to the house to gather his clothing, and she's saying that she's actually going to go back to his place, and I'm pretty sure it's after 11 at this point, so we already know what that is.
It's immature, you know. People really don't have a reason to dislike me. If you dislike me, like I've always said, like that's their own insecurity. Like, I can't, especially if you've never met me.
So Olivia believes that if you do not like her, it is solely because you have insecurities. Yeah, more delusion. But this is how she thinks. This is how she deflects and projects onto others. Because the reality is, everybody that has met you in real life that we have seen you show on this platform does not like you, Olivia. Misha used to be a friend of yours. She don't like you. You have met Gerard's family. They don't like you. You were with Brandon and Zolo. They don't like you. You hooked up with some of the ladies here on YouTube. They don't like you. Your co-worker that came on here and shared how you used her to get to her cousin that you slept with, she don't like you. So yeah, we've seen a lot of real people in real life that you know that has been around you and they don't like you. So what does that actually say, Olivia?
Especially if you're doing good and you're happy. Ooh, girl, they're gonna have so much to say. Girl, let them play, girl. Let them play. If you listen closely, girl, you can almost hear the deflection. If you listen real closely.
Girl, you are so funny. If you listen very closely, you can hear the deflection. Yeah, that is true, Olivia. But again, you're projecting. But that's pretty much what it is, for sure, because that's what we've been calling on you. You very much deflect. Pretty much everything that come out of your mouth is a deflection. So, to the people who follow Olivia, if you listen very closely, you will be able to see the deflection.
Irrelevant people always have the most to say. Girl, I'm telling you, the loudest one in the room is always the brokest one, okay?
Well, there it is, because you always loud and very much wrong.
And so many supporters turned into haters. I don't know why. But
so many of your supporters became haters and you don't know why. Maybe it's because, Olivia, they saw you finally for who you are. Maybe that is why they don't support you anymore. I know it's very hard for you to really see yourself, because if you really saw who you are, Olivia, it would be very difficult for you to process and deal with. But you really need to come to terms with who you are, because that's really the only way you're going to heal correctly. But yeah, newsflash, people at some point, they're not going to just continue to be blind by things. At some point, they're going to see. They're going to see it for what it is. And that's pretty much what happened in this situation.
Can Kaylani crawl?
Not yet, girl, but she can roll. Say hi, AJ.
So this is one of Olivia's supporters, and she had called in and asked Olivia, does Kalani crawl? Olivia said no, she doesn't crawl yet, but she rolls. Y'all, Kalani is 7 months old, and she does not crawl, but she rolls. Yeah, just let that marinate for a moment.
That's happening was meant to happen. God already has our plan written out for us, y'all. And you know what? You get signs. You get signs that your plan is already written. Like, I got signs of this man before he came into my life. I swear to you, I promise you I did. I promise you I got signs straight out of people's mouth. And boom, there he was.
Just like you prayed for Zolo and you said Zolo was your person, those type of signs. All right, girl.
So it's already written. Everything's already written. Not saying that I'm going to end up with him forever. And blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to be cheesy or corny or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, he just came out of nowhere. This one came out of nowhere. He's walked into my life. And he was meant to be here because I knew he was going to be here before he was here. And then he was here. So it's amazing.
Well, I'm going to say this again. The same way God can bring people into your life, Satan can also bring people into your life. Yeah. You better make sure you know the difference.
Does he show support towards the situation? Yes, he does. He does. And I tell him everything. Like, I'm upfront with everything. I told him yesterday when I got the news that's what's happening to me. He was like, the first thing he says, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the first thing he said was, why is he acting like a woman? I'm like, I don't know. And we got into, and like, he just talked to me and he made me feel so much better about my situation. And my situation doesn't scare him.
I'm pretty sure you have withheld a lot of information, and you definitely only told him your version of these events that you may have filled him in on as to what you're dealing with. That's probably why you haven't scared him yet, because you haven't really told him the full truth. I'm pretty certain of that.
My situation doesn't scare him. So yeah, when men and females who can't get a good man say like, oh, a good man wouldn't want that. A good man wouldn't want to be with. Look at all that. That is so not true. Honestly, you guys, only a good man can stand the test of time, and only a good man is up for a challenge. Okay? A shitty ass dude is just gonna fall off. He's just gonna be like, oh, nah, whatever. And that just means he wasn't for you. Like, that's okay. But can't nobody tell me like a good man wouldn't want me, because this right here is a good man. He got a good job. He fine as hell. Body on 10. I can say that because he has such a nice body. He got his own place, his own shit, his own everything, and he wants me. So that's bullshit. And I have a really bad situation. I got a lot of baggage, okay? So just don't believe that shit, because it's not true. They love to say that. Oh, a good man wouldn't want you. Girl, bye.
Well, first off, everybody's version of what a good man is very much different. And I feel when it comes to you, your standards are very low. So I think anybody in your eyes would be considered a good man. So yeah, that's that. Secondly, you saying that people are expressing to you that you can't get a good man. I still say that you have not been completely honest with that man. You have not told him all the ins and outs of what you're dealing with. You literally only touch very much on the surface with what you're dealing with. I'm pretty sure you have shared some things, but you have not been completely honest, and you have not indulged every single detail as to what you're going through. And again, it's only been a couple of weeks, so that's that as well. But again, you on here trying to flex like you really are doing your big one. It's really not giving that at all. Once again.
Are you trying to tell us something, Liv? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? I know people are gonna say, "Oh, she gonna be pregnant in the day. She gonna get pregnant by the end of the girl. Bye. Okay, fuck out of here. This ain't that. Okay, I'm done having kids. Now, no, I'm done having kids. I'm done. If that's what you're trying to say, Nay, I'm not trying to tell y'all I'm pregnant. No, ma'am. No getting pregnant over here. I'm good. I have enough to focus on right now. My kids, my 5 kids. And like I said, he has kids too. So we're both focused. And plus, I want to like do things with him, you know?
My question is, what are you doing to prevent from getting pregnant? because you said you don't like birth control. You said you don't like for the man to wear a condom. So exactly how are you trying to prevent from getting pregnant again is the question.
You see where I was going with that? Yeah, no. That's what people always think, because I don't know. First of all, people think like I think that's all there is to life is having kids. Bullshit. That's not what I think. But I don't know. I don't have any excuse or anything to say about the kids that I have. I'm blessed and I'm so grateful to have these children. I wouldn't take not one of them back. Mama, get me. Grandma. Oh, Grandma's trying to change your diaper? Yep. Okay, well, let Grandma change your diaper. You stink. No. You stink. Come on. You want a treat? You want a treat? Mommy, go potty. No, you can't go potty. You got to get the poo-poo off you first. Go get the poo-poo off, and then you can go potty. Not in here. Yeah, don't take off your diaper. Don't take your diaper off, AJ.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, this is sad. And the fact that AJ said he wanted to go to the potty, obviously he's learning that when he uses the bathroom, he needs to go to the potty. So I'm wondering if anybody is taking the time to literally put him on the potty different parts of the day, because him wearing a diaper is ridiculous. Like a full blown diaper at almost 3 years old is ridiculous.
Why the heck does he still wear diapers? Because he's 2 years old. What the fuck? Is he supposed to? What is supposed to be? He's supposed to be like a pro at going to the bathroom? No, but he is potty training though, and he's doing really good. And I'm not even using the potty. We're using like the actual toilet, and he's been doing really good, guys. Like really, really good. I think he'll be out of Pampers probably by the end of this year. So by the time he turns 3, he'll be out of diapers. Mm-hmm.
Yes, he definitely should be good at almost 3 years old. He should be wearing underwear, to be honest. My children were definitely potty trained before they hit 15 months. Yeah, they were both potty trained. And the way you do that is, regardless if you want to get a portable potty, which is what I got, I would sit there potty in the room wherever I was, whether it was in the living room, in the bedroom. And if I know they're eating or just got through drinking, I would have them go sit on the potty, and they would watch something to keep their attention so they're not getting distracted or getting annoyed with having to sit on the potty. It keeps their attention. But yeah, you have to actually train children, and you can't afford to be lazy when it comes to doing that. So yeah, he definitely is too old, Olivia, to be wearing Pampers. That is ridiculous, once again. And you saying that he should be out of Pampers by the end of the year, and he's still doing number 2 in his diaper. If that is your goal, you have a lot of work to do, because at his age, he should not like the feel of that on his bottom. He should be wanting to make sure that's not on him. So the fact that he's still using it on himself and he's not crying for his diaper to be taken off, or the fact that he's running away from Stella because he doesn't want his diaper changed, that speaks volumes. Because most children, they are trying to pull their diapers off because they don't like the feel of it on themselves. So I think it's very weird, as usual, that you sit here and you try to make excuses for the lack of parenting that you do over there, and you try to, spin it as being normal. No, this is not normal, Olivia. This also further explains why the court ordered for you to take parenting classes, because obviously you really don't know how to be a parent at all.
Yeah, somebody came in my comments and was like, girl, you need to stop. They're going to cancel you. Mommy. What? Are you have a diaper on? Yeah. Okay. Make sure he's not butt naked running in here. If we agree on certain things or not. Yeah, I mean, no, don't put that in her mouth. You guys, we're not going to stop it, AJ. Leave her alone. We're not going to agree on everything. And I think that, and it's like with friends, it's like with anybody in your life. I think, and I've said this before, I think that it's respect. What people lack these days is respect. Like believe it or not, you guys, I do respect my viewers. I do respect you guys. I might not like some people that come up in here. I might not agree with them, whatever the case may be, but I do respect them. And that's a code to live by.
Well, that's another code you don't know anything about. You don't know anything about respect code. You don't know anything about girl code. And you definitely don't know anything about street code. Again, you just over there saying a bunch of stuff out your mouth and you don't mean any of it. Because how are you going to say you respect all your viewers, but you call everybody ugly that disagree with you? You call everybody weirdos when they don't agree with you. You call everybody haters that don't agree with you. Like, you literally talk very ratchet and very reckless and vulgar to people who show any type of disagreement towards you. But you respect them? Girl, please.
You know, people need to have respect for other people. That's number one. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to F with them, but you have to respect people. And you're talking about the stuff that happened on Instagram. Yeah, and that's why I deleted the videos, not because I was scared to get canceled, or no, because I still look. I'm not as controversial as people like to think that I am or say that I am. Okay. And behind what I say, there's no deep, dark, evil motive. Like, there's not. Like, I say what I think, and people try to paint my words into something else, and it's just not that.
Olivia, nobody is trying to paint your words to be a certain way. What you said was ignorant. Just own up to that fact. You was wrong. You was incorrect. Yeah, you have a right to express your feelings and your opinions on a situation, but just know that if you're saying something that's incorrect and if you're saying something that's ignorant, people are going to call you out on it, and that's just what it was.
You guys, you know what I'm really pissed off about more than another Black woman dying in America? I'm upset about people tweeting about it and not doing shit about it. Okay? I'm sick of the memes. I'm sick of the hashtag say their name, and nobody's doing shit to fix the problem. And that's what I talked about in my last live. If you guys pay attention and listen to what I'm saying.
Olivia, you did the exact same thing. What are you talking about, girl? So what type of march did you start up for Sonya Massey? What type of organization did you set up to fix this? What exactly have you put into motion to put to this cause to stop the violence? What have you actually done? Because you literally did the exact same thing. You jumped on the bandwagon of having this conversation because it was trending. Like, girl, what are you talking about? This is one of the things that you hate. You're doing the same thing, girl. What are your solutions? Have you provided any solutions other than getting on your platform and saying a bunch of ignorant stuff? What are you saying?
I don't really care. I don't know. You guys think that people who come on the platform and discuss me are like gurus?
I think it's funny how you're really showing how much in your feelings you are, because you really hate that somebody like me. I'm not saying there are not other people on this platform that speak on you correctly, but I'm going to speak for myself right now. You hate it when someone like me comes on here and speak with common sense and speak with truth when it comes to you. You don't like the fact that I expose who you are. So you want to try to put me down, and you want to try to put anybody else down that takes the time to listen to someone like me. You thinking or putting out there that I'm some kind of guru. No, ma'am, I'm not into Buddhism or Hinduism. I am definitely a child of God, so get that right. But what you call being a guru, maybe what you really are looking towards is the fact that I am imparting wisdom. I am imparting truth from a spiritual standpoint. And you don't like that. You know why you don't like it? Because you can't combat it. You can't fight against truth. Your lies will fall every single time. So you trying to make it seem like people are just wasting their time in watching someone like me and listening to someone like me. It's funny because you watch me. Yeah, you've learned a lot from me. But the thing is, you have not applied the wisdom that you've gotten over here to your situation. What you've done is you've tried to take what I've given and you've tried to flip it and make yourself look a certain way. That's what you've been doing over there. But it's not giving, Olivia. It's not. So you can get mad all you want. You can feel however you want to feel. But I'm going to continue to speak on you because it needs to be done. And I'm going to speak with truth. So that's what it is.
Or they're like, I don't know, like I can get on here and I can talk about another YouTuber for hours and hours and hours and try to make money off of them or whatever the case may be. But that doesn't make me like God or something. I don't know. You guys think that these people are important. You guys make these people of importance in your minds, and none of these people are important.
Let's be very clear. I do not deem myself to be a God, nor do I look at myself as being a God. I don't play those games. There is only one God, and I am a servant of that God. Let's be very clear, okay? Obviously, you see me as being important and of importance. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be speaking on this right now. It's really showing that you're bothered. It's really showing that you're worried over there. Are you afraid that more of your supporters will fall to the wayside and choose not to support you anymore? Because once again, if I am such a person who lack importance, why do you take the time to watch my videos? Answer me that.
If they're talking about me, if they're discussing me for hours, then they're not on my level. And that's just it. That's just that.
Girl, you are absolutely correct. That is why I talk about you, because you're not on my level. And I definitely don't want to be on your level. That is the whole point of my commentary, Olivia, is to show how much you are not on my level and how far off the normal level you should be on. You're so far left from it. That is the point. See, again, you be thinking you're giving in your little comebacks, but they're so weak, they just fall flat because you make no sense in what you're saying.
So I don't care. I don't care what anybody says about me because they're nobodies. You guys, come on now. Like, no, give me my stuff. You know what I mean? It's a weird way of thinking.
Yeah, we're nobodies, but you're talking about us. Yeah, that is a weird way of thinking, Olivia.
Like I said, I think that negativity gets a lot of attention in the world that we live in. No matter what negativity it is, it gets a lot of attention. So, and I think that's because a lot of people there's more unhappy people than happy people in this world, unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. And people just like to go into groups and fester hate. You know, they like to just let their hate overflow into a space where they all can express their hate. And it's just like, it's weird to me. It's weird, you know, and when it took a lot of healing for me to understand this. It's like when I finally understood it, I was like, why am I paying any attention to hate? What does hate do for me? Hate doesn't do anything for me. Only positivity. Positivity fuels me. You know what I mean? Not hate. Hate brings me down. It lowers my vibrations. It lowers my mood. It doesn't do anything for me.
Since you have so much knowledge on hate and, you know, what consequences come from being a person that hates, why do you display that on your channel? Why do you show that? Because that's pretty much what you give off. You give hate towards people. You start dramas and beefs. For what? It's not because you're trying to display positivity. So, yeah, again, it sounds good what you're saying over there, but you're not being truthful because this is what you do. And just because what you got to do right now you want to shed positivity and light, Like, girl, we're not buying that because, again, we see how you move over there, Olivia.
It is what it is. Exactly. People that support and go hard for a man who cheated on his wife, who got a different type of don't associate with ever. Yeah. 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 But it is what it is, you guys. I realize that like the hate for me is so strong. They'll support a serial killer.
Either this person has not been following Liv long or she's just very blind. But for her to say that people are following Gerard, even though he cheated on his wife, referring to Olivia, must not really know Olivia's track record because Liv was also unfaithful multiple times in the marriage. So that's that.
If they go against me, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. They have no morals, these people. So why does it even matter? We're talking on a whole bunch of people who have no morals, who have no...
It's the audacity for me of you trying to make it seem like somebody don't have morals. Like, girl, you're the same one who went to a concert a couple of weeks ago and literally went to a random's house that you just met at a gym a couple of days prior to that, and you want to call somebody having a lack of morals? And we already know what you was doing that night. You want to talk about somebody having a lack of morals when you came on here talking about how you like being with multiple men? Somebody who came on here talking about they don't like wearing condoms, but you want to say people ain't got a lack of morals? Somebody who literally came on here and performed fellatio, but you want to talk about people not having a lack of morals? Like, you literally moved in two random people off the street into your home with your children, and you want to talk about people not having a lack of morals? Like, are you serious right now, girl? I can go on and on, but I'm going to spare you right here. I mean, it's really the audacity for me that you would even fix your mouth to speak on that when you lack that in abundance. Y'all, it was definitely a lot in this live as usual. She did share that this guy that she met from the gym is from Texas, and he also has children. So yeah, I just wanted to include that in here because I did not keep the clips. I was trying to make this video not as long. But yeah, as usual, just a bunch of mess and foolery. But that ends it for this reaction video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.